Hello and welcome to this week's Mobile Suit Podquacks. And I am Dan with my lovely co-host
Gavin. Hi. It looked like then you'd forgotten the name of the podcast.
I didn't know I hadn't. I panicked. And this week we have a very lovely guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. Hi, everyone. I'm Uncle Aaron. I'm a Faker enthusiast. That's the best way to kind of put myself out there. Like, hey, I'm a content creator. I'm a mecha enthusiast. How do you do?
Yeah. And a Japan enthusiast. I will say that. You helped me a lot when I was going on my trip.
I'll happily share on that one because, that's a lovely holiday plan.
Yeah. You helped me a lot with when I did my trip. You really pointed me in the right direction, even when I was there.
It helps that when you go there every year, kind of deal for your own holiday, you kind of know what you're doing.
Definitely.
Uncle Aaron One Kenobi just appearing as a ghost for telling you where to go.
I like that's a good idea.
Just walk up like, hold on, take this. It's vitamin C. You're gonna need it. And I just slowly fade away.
Yeah. And some foot massage print things. So we usually do some questions, Aaron, just so people get a rough idea, like about you, get to know you. You know what your type of things you're into. So first question is favorite mobile suit.
Oh, that's gonna be. It's between two kind of units because I grew up with like Gundam Wing, so I could always say, "Oh yeah, Wing Gundam." That'd be a cool start off one. But then, like, I've grown up, I've enjoyed my units, I've enjoyed my different series. I could easily then turn around and say, you know what? The Gundam EP4 is one of my favorite mobile suits.
Yes.
But then I gotta return back a little bit to my childhood and say, Burning Gundam or God Gundam. Because, what do you mean a martial arts Gundam is a thing? Like, oh. And bearing in mind, he also has, like, all these different karate moves, including the powerful Sekiha Tenjoken. Like,
yeah,
I can't help but, like, every time I think about it, I regress to that childhood, like, Ashako! So, yeah.
I've spoke about that series, and these are two of my favorite mobile suits as well. And I think you're we're clones or something separated. Because I love the Easy 8 and I love the Burning Gundam. Two faves, so yeah.
Both are fantastic units in their own regard. One for more of a realistic approach and one for just being the absolute powerhouse that is a martial arts kind of thing.
Yes, I agree.
Every time we talk to somebody about any, like, what's their favourite move, I always feel like I'm such a basic fan afterwards. Everyone's throwing out these really obscure, like, you know, someone's going to go, what was the Sombrero Gundam? I'm going to switch it to that. That can be my favourite.
Tequila
Gundam. There you go.
Tequila Gundam.
Yeah.
Your Tequila Gundam stand, I can respect that. I mean, you can always be Neo Holland. You can be Neo Holland and be in Hurricane Gundam.
Yes.
That's the windmill one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Neo Holland, Hurricane
there
Gundam.
You go. See, I do know stuff.
Battles by, like, hiding.
Like, and then suddenly, all of them arrive.
Yeah.
Just like real life.
So, what would you say your favorite series is? Is it linked to your favorite?
I would not say that my favorite series. Okay, here's a bit of a difficult one because I mean, there's so many different franchises that I've watched for the Gundam series, but it's hard to kind of place down a direct favorite because all of them are so unique in their own regard that I can't exactly pinpoint a direct favorite. Like, I love the realism of OFMS Team. I love the fun times you find from Gundam Build Fighters, because that one's like, it's a reference series, but it's one of the things that for a fan you're going to get it. And then you got like the classical dramas of like Shater Gundam. You got the enjoyment of what Unicorn brought to the franchise, and it's like there's so many different things. Like,
Yeah.
I can't pinpoint a direct favorite series, but I could say that OFMS Team is one favorite, Gundam Build Fighters is another favorite, and for last things, I'd say that realistically, I'm Blooded Orphans is also a favorite of mine as well, which is it's three different series, but take a pick on that one.
But all three very different series as well, I will say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather have, like, it's not just one series, it's multiple favorites I'd have.
What would you say your favorite grade is? That's always a hard question for people, actually.
Oh, I can understand. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've built many a high grade, and I've found myself loving high grades a lot more as of late. And oh my goodness, is that a car going off? Okay, I just heard the car in the background. But no, as of late, I've actually been drawn more to the high grades, mostly because I've been building a lot more P-Bandai kits. But at the same time, I gotta go back to the master grades. It's one of the things that I enjoy high grades. Well, master grade, it's a longer process, and I like the build time for that one. I take a lot longer for that one, but it's one of the things that I enjoy having a bit more of a lengthy build sometimes, because it gives me a bit more time to sit down, focus, build with my hands, and just relax in its own regard.
Yeah. What are you actually building at the moment?
I'm currently building the Double X Gundam, which I do have on hand.
Very nice.
So yeah,
in pieces.
Those that are, yeah.
This is now a 5-hour stream of Aaron building a Gundam.
Don't worry, it's just currently got the torso area from the top about that one. So if anything, it's quite nice. I'm enjoying it, but I am kind of very slow on this one because of the recent heat wave we've had. And I built it during the heat wave, and it's like, I am starting to get really tired of this kit. Oh no.
What was your first ever kit?
I feel like for everyone that started in the 2000s, it would be like the no grade. So I started with the no grade Wing Gundam, like anyone else would back in the day. Of course, after that one, I get back into the hobby a bit further with like the C no grade. Then I fully started my journey back, finally, with the high grade Universal Sentry Shaka 1 Sniper from Shenzo no Kusuna.
I know the kit. Very cool kit, actually. Is that? Am I thinking right? Is that the one that comes with like that fabric that goes over the pipe? Am I thinking that?
No. It doesn't come with that fabric. That was the re-release version from the Unicorn. Whereas the one I got was the original release, came from the video game. Because it's one of the things. I looked at the title and went, "What's this?" And then I just delved into that one from further onwards. Because at that time I had the ability to Google and all that one. Next thing they were thinking, I'm watching these updates. I'm watching videos, and I'm thinking, oh,
that's cool. That's really cool. You are really big into the I won't say just Gundam, but mecha in general. Games, aren't you? That's a big part as well.
That is a big part of me as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the anime. I love the building. I love the doing all that for the mechs and all that one. But games is where I really found my love for mechs. Because a lot of games you think, what, like this, that, and the other. I'm thinking I've started with like a mech game that I could start with. Weirdly enough, I started with Gundam Battle Assault, and that one kind of exploded outwards. Went to fighting games, and then went down to Federation vs. Xion, and it went to the PS3 generation with like Target Inside that opened up a bit further. So it's one of the things that I love the mech games, but also the fact that there's not just Bandai, but you also have other teams that do mech games, such as, if you don't mind me saying, From Software and their infamous Armored Core franchise.
Brilliant series.
Then you have, like, in a weird way, Konami. You could say, for mech-wise, Show the Enders, but you also go to Metal Gear Solid with the designs from Yoji Shinkawa of Rex, Ray, and even Sahelanthropus. It's one of those things. It's a mecha design that you never expect. That I love the designs, because you never know what you can find, and they always pop out in its own unique way. Doesn't matter how, doesn't matter where, it's one of those times that mechs can come in all shapes and sizes, and it can always surprise you what they can come out as in a video game term.
Yeah, that's a really good answer, actually. I love that. Yeah. Weekly topic this week. Now, there's big news in the UK. If you're not a UK listener, I do apologise. This is going to be quite, I suppose, UK heavy. But we are getting our Gundam base. And it's opening tomorrow. At the time of the recording, I should say. Yeah.
I feel like you have to say that, this was recorded on the 2nd of July. Yeah. Tomorrow's the 3rd of July.
Yes, that's what I should say.
Are any of you guys going?
No.
Not on day one, unfortunately.
No, not on day one.
Realistically, I can't book the time off, but it's also one of those things that it's got to be absolutely round, and I would rather give it a little bit of a wide berth and just see how it progresses for the next few weeks. Because then that way you get the idea of, how people are gonna receive it and how people are gonna, in a way, see how the shop goes. Because it could be that on day one it'll be absolutely rammed, day two rammed, day three start to quiet down, and it'll start going quieter and quieter, and then you know, oh, no one's really here in like 2 weeks, and then you go in and like, oh, there's actually still quite a lot of kits.
Yeah.
That's a blue sky dream, isn't it?
Are you going, Gav?
No, I am in London tomorrow, but I'm just hanging out with Metallica. You know how it is. My schedule just can't cancel on Lars and the gang.
But you are in London, but sadly, just can't make it.
Yeah, I want it. I mean, I'm very much in two minds about it because I would love to go, but it's I have a job. I'm for all intents and purposes an adult with a job and a family, and I can't just drop a day and at such short notice as well. Not short notice, but like just drop a day of work to go stand in a queue for 5 hours in the hope that I might get a Hyakushiki that I probably won't. And it's just it costs money to get to London. You know, right? Okay, this is the budgetary podcast now.
Martin Lewis podcast.
Yeah, like it's just when you think about. So I live out not to sort of Cambridgeshire, right?
Yeah.
So it costs, let's say, 50 quid on a good day to get to London via the train.
Yeah.
And then that's 50 quid, and then 160, 75 pounds, however much for a kit. It's not. I'm getting a little bit grumpy about it. It's money that like comes it's, you know, doesn't go on the bills on the rent. It goes on toys, and I don't think Bandai opening up a shop at this is a hot take. I don't think personally that Bandai opening up a store at 1 p.m. on a Friday afternoon is good optics in my opinion. I don't think that's respectful of their customers' time, money and passion. Personally, that's why. And don't get me wrong, I might go in 2 weeks and like, you know, and then completely change. Like, oh my god, Dan, you have to go. You have to get on a plane, pretend to use the air ambulance or something. Like, get here, it's so good. But it's just don't use the air ambulance. Don't abuse the you know services. Someone else start talking.
No. I can understand perfectly well about that one. For me, it's going to cost me, if I want to go to London, thankfully I'm at a better place. I've got about a £30 travel ticket for that one. I get to go to the train. I'm 45 minutes out. I can get to Camden in about an hour and a half. And it's like, cool, I can get there. But the fact of the matter is, the opening time being on a Friday at 1 p.m. is like, it's a bit weird, but it's also that you're trying to get people to come in on a weekday, whereas last time the big opening day was actually on a Saturday. So it's like, cool, this is fine. But the masses will be there for the weekend. But then you have those who are truly committed. And don't get me wrong, I'll give credit where credit's due. I've got one guy I actually know called Grant. He was there every restock day at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And I'll give credit to
That's
him.
crazy.
He's got balls for doing that. It's like, you know what? I respect it, but at the same time, I could not do that myself. But even then, the fact it's going to open tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I expect there's going to be a queue starting at 6 o'clock in the morning. And you're going to be sitting there waiting for that long. And not to mention, you've also got the big star. Mr. TM Revolution himself. I'd say that right now. I'll say that. It's absolutely cool. My brother, I told about this. He looked at me and went, "Aaron, are you going? Why? I want you to take my albums with me. I want you to get them signed by him. Please, please, please." I'm thinking, Couch, I don't want to book the day off just to go pay 150 quid just to get one item signed. Bear in mind, I've also read the terms and conditions about that one. You can meet him. You have to pay 150 quid to get an item signed. However, it has to be an item bought from the store. to get signed, which is unfortunate when you think about it. But I don't know if there might be a little bit more leeway to it. But I'm not sure how that's going to go. But overall, it's interesting, but it's also how it's going to play out over the next 3 days as well is going to be the big question. Because Friday will be those who have planned and got everything accordingly. Saturday will be in mass. And then Sunday will be those who are like, okay, cool, I've been able to jig things around, I can do it on a Sunday. And then we see what's going on from there. And it's going to be a mixed bag. I feel like it's great we have a Gundam base. But the question is, will history repeat itself? That's the worrying concern about that one. Because we've had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 exclusive kits announced for the Gundam base. Not including new retail kits that are going to be also stocked at the store itself. Because, bear in mind, I know you've been to the Gundam base in Japan, and you've seen that not only do they stock the exclusive kits, they do stock the retail kits. So
that's right,
they will have options. But the question is, will people go there for the retail kits only, or are they going to be there mostly because exclusive items, and everyone will buy the exclusive items to the point where, cool, you go to the Gundam base, there's the retail kits. Do you really want to get the retail kits at a Gundam base compared to other options? That's how you want to look about it.
I think it bears thinking about so when I went to the Gundam base pop-up twice, and both times I think I actually sent you the pictures, Dan. But
you did, I remember.
Yeah, because I was frustrated that I'd gone all that way, and also gone into London where there are constantly quite hostile marches taking. So you're sort of, it's not a safe place all the time. Like, I love London, but it's not a safe place for for everyone all the time. And so there was that kind of on my mind. And as I'm going in, I'm like, look, there's nothing here. I got they had no badges for one thing, and they had I believe the guy said to me, and I went 3 days after it opened as well, so it's not like I'd left it a week or so. No. Well, when I went in, I just walked straight in. And that was the other thing. Oh, right. Okay. Let's get into it. So,
it's gonna be a thing about that one. Okay. Go.
So I went in, and it's going to be Aaron will have that frame of reference because you've been. But essentially, you're going down into Camden Market, which is a nice, there's everything. There's a Doc Martens. There's all sorts of things. There's the Bandai, the Gachapon place.
The cross store across the road.
Yeah,
I've been to that.
Well, it's next to it. It's next door. So, so picture that. You queue sort of in front of that to get into the store, which is next door to it, right?
Yeah.
And they had people queuing. There's maybe 4 people ahead of me, and this is the 3rd day that it had been open, bearing in mind the first time that I went. There was a few people ahead of me, and then because there was nobody kind of manning there was nobody on point telling people when they could come in or anything. They were just, no one managing it. There was no one. There were staff, but there was no one there to sort of say, okay, come in. And what I was finding was happening was groups of tourists were walking in, noticing that people were queuing, and just walking straight in. And I was like, come on, what? And don't get me wrong, nobody that I saw bought anything, so it's not like I was getting cheated out of anything that wasn't there. But then as I went in, I think I bought the base harrow, and I bought a cutting mat. I bought I think I've got it here actually. Hang on. Yeah, I bought the cutting mat.
Oh, that's very cool.
The last shooting one, yeah.
I got that, and that brought me up to I think it was £30 or so that you had to spend to get the badge. And he had no badges. And the guy said, to be fair to the staff, no one was rude to me, no one was dismissive. You could tell that they were knackered, respectfully.
Yeah.
And he said, keep your receipt, bring it back. If there's more, you can have one. If not, that will count as your badge. And I was like, okay, fine. I've got my gun, my little blue harrow. I'm fine. And I kind of, and then I spoke to Dan. I was like, "That's ridiculous." Calmed down, and then And then I went back again a few months later, I think. I didn't go back until after Christmas at that point, and I got another cutting mat. And I remember the shelves were bare. Like you had the Harrows and everything, but that was kind of it. And I got a couple of the G-Quox pens. I got a G-Quox pen and a Londo Bell pen. That's what I got. So I kind of made enough, and I did get the London pop-up badge, but I remember coming away thinking, like, what am I doing for a badge? Like, there are no kits. I'm just feeding into it, and it really frustrated me. But what annoyed me most of all, and I think I don't think it's fair that I think like this a lot and don't say anything for the sake of not wanting to upset or irritate the right people or the wrong people, but it does, I'm going to say it. I don't think it's fair that we have to watch people, influencers, content creators that I respect, they're hustling, they're doing their job, and they're doing it well. I get it, but I don't think it's fair that we have to watch time and time again them given opportunities and then walking out with kits that we can't get our hands on. And don't get me, they're more than likely paying for them. I'm not under any illusions of that, but it's not fair that as a fan, I'm quite happy to, if you said here's a raffle, like if you're into shoes, you often it's a raffle system. You get them or you don't, and that's how it is. You don't often see people just getting handed the opportunity to buy them or just actually gifted them, and I don't know, it's wearing pretty thin. I'm getting tired of it. And this is kind of the reason I was saying all of this was because it to me goes into what Aaron was saying about, or kind of alluding to, if like whether or not you would go there. I'm more likely to support somebody's dream and small business and buy from them if I'm only given the option. I'm realizing I'm talking a lot. I'm really sorry.
No.
This is the most I've ever spoken. I don't talk to anyone at work all day, so you guys are getting it now.
No, it's fine. Just yabble away. It helps kind of get your thoughts out there.
Get it out
about that one, because don't get me wrong, I can understand where you're coming from about that one, because if anything, this is very well, I'm going to say this, it's also Bandai Namco's choice about that one, is how they're going to feed the interest towards people, getting those who have the numbers behind them. It's one way of just saying, hey, yes, we have a Gundam base. Please look at these people who are going to the Gundam base that have, like, shooting numbers, 10k followers, 20k followers, 30k followers, 40k followers, etc., etc. It is a numbers game. And unfortunately, they see that and thinking, oh, because they have the numbers, it means that the likelihood is they'll come towards the base and they'll actually influence others to come to the base, ergo influencer. But there were going to be moments where, I'm not saying they don't build Gunpla, I'm not saying that at all, but it does feel like that they get given the opportunity, they do the post, and then I've noticed sometimes they don't seem to post much afterwards. I'm thinking, cool, they posted, and then there's like a dead space, a little bit of dead space going, oh, by the way, here's a little Gunpla thing, because, oh, hey, by the way, Bandai Namco talked to me. Yeah. But I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's influencers can do the job. Influencers can actually do what Bandai Namco want for them to do. But the fact of the matter is, you've also got to think that you have the internal communities of people. Those that, even though they might not be as big a number, they can still make an impact. They can still make people go, oh, wait, hold on. They talked about this. That's really good. And actually showing what this happened from that one. Like, I still have, on my side, from when the pop-up was around, I've still got the G-Shelf Perfect Patch on the side. I want to build that. And I want to show people, like, hey, you can get this from the now open Gundam base if it starts getting in stock. Because that would actually mean that, hey, you have that opportunity to get such a magnificent kit. I've done so many different kits now that I've actually said that, hey, yes, they're event exclusive, but you've also had other kits that are like, you can still pick them up from this Gundam base. But now, as the fact of the matter is, people will also get the opportunity to go over there. They'll get kits, and then it's like, cool. don't show it much. I'm thinking I would want to have the ability to say, as an influencer, I've got the kit, I'm showing out the kit, and I would like to show people that it's okay. You can build this kit. There is nothing wrong with looking at the kit and going, hey, this is what it's going to look like. You can get it yourself, and it will be so much worthwhile, because even if it brought me joy, it could bring you joy too as well. But I don't see it happen sometimes, and it does hurt a little bit, because if I had the opportunity, I'm not saying that I don't get opportunities. I will never say I don't get opportunities. I work for full time or that one. I'm not a content creator at full time. I do this as a hobby. But the fact of the matter is, if someone turned around and said, hey, can you do this? I will do everything I can. I'll say, you know what? Yes, I will do this, and I'll actually be doing this for the next few weeks. So that way I'm constantly talking. But I don't see that happen. And it just feel like it hurts morale in a way. I know it's a weird way of putting it, but morale is always a big factor, because you're going to see people. People go to the store. You want to make sure you keep gaining their interest. But for big audience numbers, or big number of people, they might find that they go there and they don't talk about it further. It's like,
well, yeah, I agree with you. Like, so to some extent, I know I don't know how they did it with the pop up. As I said, I didn't visit. I saw a few people, like you said, influencers attended the day one. I'm assuming, I don't know if they are doing it for the main shop opening, and obviously they walked out, assuming they purchased them, kits, some Gundam base exclusive kits, just normal stuff and everything. I never saw a single one of them kits built. I didn't see one. I saw them walk out with the box, and that's as far as it stopped there. Like,
yeah, I'm trying
to. That sucks a little bit, I think, because
well, it stings, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I'm hoping. I am really hoping. Like, I really do hope that Bandai learned their lesson with that situation with the pop up, and the stock's decent, and they're not mollycoddling the whole influencer thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I get Aaron is everything you said was correct. Like, it's influencers have numbers. It's you're casting the biggest net if you want to make it. Like, I get it. I'm not an idiot. I'm grumpy and cantankerous about it, but I'm not an idiot. And I think like all I guess I was trying to say was, if it's a case of I'm anticipating when I go, I am only going to be able to get a blooming G-Quarks. Like, if I'm if I know
for it.
Yeah, like, if I'm going to go through all of that and know that I'm only going to get that, I'll get it from one of the various online retailers that are putting their life and soul into making a living out of something that they care about. I'm supporting somebody's dream, because that matters more to me. My scruples matters more to me than it does about supporting the brand itself. And I think that's ultimately my gripe, is that it frustrates me when a brand, it could be any brand, like I think Apple is another good example, like, where they can just do whatever they want, and we either just like it or lump it. And I think that at a certain point you have to vote with your, like, my best friend always says to me when I don't like something, he says, well, vote with your feet, put your foot down, don't buy it anymore, don't do it. And I think about that a lot, and I think that that's sort of mentally where I am with Bandai and the Gundam base at the moment, is because it's gonna, I know as a fan, it's gonna break my heart seeing somebody, because you can go through let's take anonymous influencer, whoever, as an example. Your content is online. A timeline is a thing. I can scroll through and see how interested you are, how much content you are. You can scroll through mine. You can see, like, there's a difference. And frustratingly, the difference is the numbers, and I see that. I know it, which means that Bandai see it and know it and choose to ignore it, and it upsets me. It really gets under my skin. You can see, right? Like, it really gets under my skin.
We've spoken of this quite a few times, haven't we, Gav? And
it is an unfortunate situation. The worrying concern is that then people turn around and say, "Oh, what's the word I'm looking for it?" I always forget the word that would be the correct word for it. There is jealousy, but you're also not vengeful. No, it. I forget
Bitter.
the word for it.
Petty.
Bitter. Bitter, petty.
All of these things.
There is points. Like I think I've seen this before. I've also had my own bitter moments, which I'm not gonna lie. I've had my bitter moments. I can only apologize for those moments in the past, and I know that one. But it's one of those things that sometimes you don't go, "Hey, when's my chance? Where's this chance?" kind of deal. And I understand. We are human. Jealousy is gonna happen. And I will raise my hand and say, you know what, I've had jealousy happen to me, and right now I have got some jealousy to things that occur, thinking, cool, yeah. But it's going to be one of those situations that, realistically, I would say, I hope things will be different compared to the pop-up days. I say that with all my heart, and saying that right now, Bandai have put the effort in to say, you know what, we feel like a direct Gundam base can do a lot for the UK. Cool. But we need to make sure that we aren't just going to be like, okay, cool, here's all the stuff, and then we can't do anything more than for another month or so. If they stagnate.
Yeah.
Always the rule on that one. And bear in mind, this is coming from old, like, retail stuff about that one. If you have stock, make sure you put it out on stock. But if you know that stock's going to be really important or high in demand, you stagnate. That way you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kits. Cool. Well, we have 6 kits in the back. We put 6 kits out. The next day, we put those 6 kits out. Then that way, it makes sure that people get the opportunity between days to still get the kit. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's what I hope.
What if you're the 7th person that's waited 3 or 4 hours?
Then unfortunately, that's the problem. I mean, unless
I'm always the 7th person, Aaron. It's always me.
You'd think lucky number 7 would work, but not in this case. But no, then you've always got the opportunity to ask the staff, because there's nothing wrong with just saying, "Hey, I'm truly sorry to bother you. Do you have this kit still? I don't know if there's any more in stock. I don't know." Just sometimes it doesn't hurt asking. Then maybe they'll go around and go, "Actually, we do have one left in stock." They'll go pick it up and grab it for you, kind of. There's nothing wrong with being just asking courteous kind of deal. Yes, there might be a quota about that, but you never know. Sometimes you won't know until you ask. And just say, "Hey, I'm looking for this kit. I see there's nothing left on the shelf. Is there anything more in stock?" kind of deal. Because I do know they do have stock rooms about that one. They have the stock rooms upstairs in the Bandai Cross store, plus the upper point on hand about that one. So they do have stock. But it's just the fact of, do they have it ready, available, and will they actually turn around and say, "Yeah, we could do that for you," kind of deal. You just gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall,
sorry.
Sorry.
No, sorry. I've not got that much more to say. It's all right. I was going to say, I'm not. It doesn't come. Don't get me wrong. I am a petty, jealous, but like I'll admit that I've got nothing to lose. But it doesn't come from a hateful place. It comes from a place of frustration. And like I say, when all 3 of us have an Instagram account where we post Gumpler content, right? Yeah. Gundam content. So it's stuff that we do care about. Like. And when it's something that we care about and it isn't, like, it shouldn't be something that's difficult to get hold of, or we should never have to feel like somebody owns it more than somebody else. And that's what I don't like. I don't like it when, so whoever may be given an opportunity that, I'm not saying like I deserve it more, not at all. I'm saying everybody deserves it. And like I said earlier, everybody's money spends the same.
Yeah.
And it isn't right that, because lots of people follow you, that you're given, I don't know. Anyway, go on, let's move on.
All right, overall, we'll before we leave the Gundam base situation, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Aaron, you said you're gonna go in a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks, yeah. Directly from my side, I will go there in a couple of weeks, and I'll actually make a video about it, because I want to actually put my thoughts on paper, kind of, and just say, you know what, I've now seen it now, and I can turn around and say, yeah, cool, this is a few weeks on, and these are my thoughts.
Yeah. Gav?
Yeah, I'll go. I Camden's. I love Camden. Like, it's very much it's my vibe. But
yeah,
you're
gonna go hang out with Zombie Punk.
I need to I need to get over that gripe. This I need I need to digest this, and don't get me wrong, I'm very fickle. As soon as they release a kit and it's got a little Union flag on it, I'll be all over it, because it's, you know, I just think it's cool.
Stranger things have happened. I say this, I still own like 2 of the RX-78 American type kits.
Oh, I always wanted one of them.
I'm not gonna lie, it's, even though they have just got like little stickers for them, kind of deal, just to make sure you have the little US flag, the little thing for this, that, and the other. It's a nice little kit. It's something that, funny enough, you can still get at Targets these days. And it's like, okay, cool. So it doesn't need to be much, but the fact of the matter is, they did it as a Target exclusive. It's still possible it could be done, which means that Integrate Gundam one day could turn around and say, oh, by the way, we made a Union Jack version, United Kingdom version. Even if it's just a small batch kind of deal, anything can happen.
Oh, I tell you what, actually, Dan, I was watching your yesterday. I was watching your YouTube video of your trip,
Japan trip. Yeah,
and it was when you went in the little Gundam base.
Yeah,
and I saw the little rubbers, and they had the Harrows and then the G-Quux Harrows. And yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, I'm that stuff. I'm there for that stuff. Like, less than the kits.
I think there'll be a lot of that there, in my opinion.
Yeah,
there should be
as
I
was watching
that.
it, I hope so. Yeah,
yeah.
As I was watching it, I was thinking, thanks for offering, Dan. Nice, thanks, mate. I want that. I want that. I want that. His phone service must be terrible.
No, you did see what my suitcase was like coming back. So yeah,
I did. Yeah.
So,
I just thought, was that the Gundam base by the steps in Odaiba, right?
Yeah.
The annex, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Really good, yeah. I don't did I tell you guys about when I was there, and when I was on my way back through Dubai, I got stopped and searched because of my Gunpla.
No.
Yeah, I thought I've been quite quiet about this one because it was quite awkward, but in my suitcase and stuff, I had obviously my Gunpla, and then I had in a,
didn't you? They probed.
Yeah. And I had some in my backpack as well, and obviously you get searched for going through security. But in Dubai, I'd never seen this before. Just before you get on the plane, they have another security search, and I opened my bag. They looked at my Gunpla, and the security guard was like, "Yeah, that's fine." As he's in the middle of telling me that's fine, another security guard comes over and tells this original security guard, "You go now. You go on your break. I'm dealing with this." Took my Gunpla out of the bag, opened everything in the boxes and stuff, and was like asking me like a load of really weird questions, like, "What is this? Where did you get this from?" And I was just like, "What?" I got taken away and everything from. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I thought I told you about this. So, yeah. Really weird situation. Yeah, really weird situation. And they were going to take it off me. I was like, thank God they didn't see my suitcase.
I'm about to say, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Dubai can be a little bit fickle with certain items with that one, but I can only apologise that actually happened to you because,
it was horrible.
God.
It was horrible.
I'd be scared. I'd be like, it's a model kit, plastic model kit.
I actually had to
like buying it a lot.
Aaron, don't apologise on behalf of Dubai.
No,
it's not your. Don't do that.
No, miserable place. That's how I feel about London as well. And obviously, you guys who do listen might know. I don't know my accent. Maybe I am from Wales, so going to the Gundam base for me, it's a big trip. Do you know what I mean? It's a hotel. It's like a £200 train ticket or a 6-hour drive. It's a big commitment for me. So going to the London one, it's gonna be like, do I go? Do you know what I mean? Should I go with the chances of not having any stock there? Do you know what I mean?
No, I can understand on that one. It is a difficult situation. Don't get me wrong. The fact that you've done the Gundam base in Japan is still a big thing. I'll turn around and say that you've already done that. I do feel like the best kind of deal when it comes to the Gundam base here is maybe plan it ahead, kind of, because I know you can maybe do like train line and all that one stuff, but it's one of the things. It will be an experience for you to do, and plus, even if you don't get much out of it, you can always try and say, "Cool, I've done this deal. but I'm now here for the weekend in London. I might as well make the most of it.
Well, yeah, that was my plan. Yeah, if I was going to do it.
That way, you go in the morning, do what you can, and go, cool, I can now do the rest of the stuff. I can put my stuff back in the hotel, and I can go to Buckingham Palace. I could do the Royal Gallery kind of deal. You do the touristy stuff kind of deal. That way,
you could visit Walestown as well.
Walestown?
Yeah, Walestown? No, that's not. You know how we have Chinatown there?
Oh, right. I used to live in London and I hated it. It's a miserable place, I will say
loads
that.
Of cobbled walls. Little tons everywhere.
Yeah. Leaks.
I can't be walking one way and looking like, this is the same road I've gone down the second time in a row. Why does everything look the same? Why?
So we'll move on from that. Our very passionate, I will say, very passionate views on the Gundam base. But I respect and stand by what you guys say. I agree with it. I think Bandai have got a lot to learn. Anyway, we will do the community segment now. So community segment is I've put out on Instagram this week. Has anyone got any questions they'd like to ask us, guys? And we got quite a few. The one that stood out to me I really liked was from that Gunpla guy. And he asked, what 2 to 3 kits would you like to kit bash and why? That's a hard one.
That's a really... Watch out for 10 minutes of silence while we scratch our chins now.
Have you guys ever done a kit bash?
I haven't.
Not on hand, unfortunately.
No.
But I do have ideas. I will say this, I always have ideas, because there have been many a kit I look and go, cool, why don't we have this already, kind of deal? Because... admittedly, I can answer this straight away, and that is actually requiring a Master Grade GM Custom and a Master Grade GP01 Fulburnia to make the GM Custom Fulburnia version, and that is a direct unit from the MSV.
Ooh, that's actually cool.
It's simple, it's easy, it's a backpack modification using the beam rifle and its jutei, and you're done. Pretty much. Yeah. I think there is a little bit of legwork you need to do, but even then, it's like, it's cool. It's a very straightforward build, even just connecting the backpack and this, that, and the other. Done.
Can I ask quite a naive question?
Yeah.
Kit bashing is essentially just swapping bits and pieces of kits to make something else, right? There's not...
Yeah, technically, there's some like cutting and making things fit a little bit, but yeah, to some extent.
So me swapping one arm from one kit to put it on that's kit bashing.
Yeah, that's the most basic thing. Yeah,
easy. Okay, well I broke my Verkar new Gundam doing that, so would not advise.
Oh,
I was swapping out the. I think I said this last week, but I was swapping out the one of the arms because I had this great idea of like, oh, it'll be like a stop motion and it'll be like it's got muscly and. As I pulled one of the arms off the new Gundam, I don't know if you've ever built it or not, but
is it a peg type or is it a cylinder type?
Well, it's kind of both. Like it's
is it like the shoulder joint and then you got the arm joint because you got 2 parts.
So like the shoulder kind of comes forward and then the arm wobbles around. Yeah, right?
like you
like doing the gesture.
Out, you got the area kind of deal.
And as I did that, I kind of wiggled it, and as I did it snapped. So, but I bought big brain, Galaxy Brain over here. Bought some rod. I'm going to fix it. I'm an engineer. I can do it.
Yeah, nice
easy peasy. How hard can it possibly be?
So, what would your answer be then, Gav, to your kit bash?
Oh, my answer was don't.
Just don't risk it.
No, I think if you're going to do any, use high grades because they're the most versatile. But I think you could. I tell you what, actually, now I think about the kits I have, I think the Elfrith is a beautiful kit. I would put its head and body on maybe the Caliban.
Yeah, I mean,
thematically, they connect. Yeah, don't they? Like that's kind of the start and end of that line.
About that one.
But I think that's what I would do. I might even do it. I might do it and then I'll post it and be like, see. And if I don't do it, it means it wasn't very good.
No, that's fair. What about you, Dan, as well? I mean, you've asked this question. What about you? What's your kind of kit bash idea?
Zigok Lupus Rex. I think that could work. Big fingers. That's all I thought went by. Yeah.
I'm curious how that would actually work now, because I mean, it's all got these structured joint points already. Yeah. How would you, unless you kind of like weirdly screw it inside of the joint point, so that at the end it's like, cool, claw things.
I think, I don't know. I think that could work. I think maybe if you use the Seed Freedom Zigok, you know the one from.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah,
I think. Yeah, and that looks. I like the way that one looks personally. And then mix that with the high grade Lupus Rex. I think you could do something pretty interesting with that. I think.
Actually,
legs. I don't know.
I would say the legs are going to be difficult. I would say. Did you see the most recent announcement of that kit, the clear version?
No.
Yeah. No. Back over to Gundam Base for a moment. They announced. Sorry. So in Japan, they've announced 2 new kits are coming to the Gundam Base. One being a clear color Seagog from Seed Freedom, and additionally a purely clear color full mechanics Gundam Aerial.
Oh wow! I would like to see that. Yeah, that would be really cool.
It came up on my feed card, and I looked and went, "Oh, that's kind of pretty." I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I looked at like, "Oh, yeah."
Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah. But yeah, I think I could actually pull that one off, and I'd like to paint it as well. Yeah, Shaz.
Well, I tell you what's a good idea. I was apropos of the Gundam Base. They've got the Hyakushiki. I think it's like clear mechanics.
Oh, such a nice kit.
Oh, it's beautiful. All £175 of it. Yep. Like my energy bill doesn't cost that much. Like. Shout out EDF Energy. Anyway, I imagine that we get sponsor and it's like, oh, there you go, we were doing it the wrong way. Anyway, I was going to say, I saw that and kind of thought, ugh, I don't want to pay nearly £200 for that. I wonder if anyone. I'll look on. I was looking on eBay and prices are similar, but then I kind of thought, I'll just have a look on Vinted. I'll have a quick browse. Not not going to hurt me. And I saw somebody had built a master grade Hyakushiki, and they were selling it for £14.
Oh, really?
And I kind of thought, for the sake of how much that like, let's say a new one of those, you probably get it for about £60 to £70, I reckon.
Yeah.
On most places, if they've got stock, that's how much I reckon you pay for it. And then discount that, you're losing out the time of kind of building it, which is a double-edged sword sometimes, so you'd have the kit, it'd be on your desk, you put some decals on it, you can polish it up, you can make it look great, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, now that I'm thinking, you could do that. Just go on eBay, Vinted, wherever, just go, cool, you're selling that for a tenner, I'll take it, and then use that as kit bash.
That's a good call. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah.
But you should say that's actually one of the big highlights when I was in Japan, and with that, there's a lot of places that do sell like individual connecting parts, or some people just sell, here's the base model, we built it, it's half price pretty much. You take the parts, bear in mind, they've actually been built by people that look and go, cool, I've actually cleaned it. There's no nubs. You look and go, oh, that's
you can't even tell where a nub is. Yeah.
And then you just go, cool, I'll take that part, I'll take this part, put it into another kit. Done.
Yeah, and because you haven't built it yourself, you're not going to. If it doesn't work, you're only going to go, well, I've lost this money,
Yeah.
Which kind of undermines the point I was saying about it being expensive. If I'm going to go, well, all you've lost is money. Like, what's money? But it's less money. That's the point.
Yeah. Another thing I will say, Gav, when you're because I know you're hunting this kit terribly and struggling, there are Japanese like buying services where you buy from someone in Japan and they will ship it to you.
I was looking at one called Mandrake.
Yeah, that's right.
Mandrake is a really popular one. I can actually, if you don't mind, bear in mind, I'm not affiliated, but try Shen Market.
Where, sorry?
Shen Market.
Zen Market, yeah.
I'm constantly using it nowadays to the point where I've actually got 2 extra kits because I put sometimes I look at it and I put a random bid on, thinking, oh, just put a random bid. I'm sure someone else will win it. I won recently 3 Ichiban Kuji kits, one being a high-grade solid clear Barbatos, solid clear Barbatos Lupus Rex, and a solid clear Bill Strike full package. And it only cost me about £7 per kit.
Wow. That's really good.
That's really good.
I'm going to have to look at that.
It's one of the things that, personally, I've been shopping my P-Bandai kits there because it's one of the things that makes me a bit easier. Because, don't get me wrong, that's also something I'd love to get more, like P-Bandai kits. Because right now, I've got, on the back burner, an Engaged Gundam. And that one, I've seen places here, £50. Not great. Over there, I bought it for about £16.
Yeah, exactly.
You save a lot.
You do save a lot of money. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. But what was that website called again, sorry?
Oh, Zen Market. ZenMarket.
Do they have any bukus?
Oh, no, they
Chubby
do.
Boogo strikes again.
I need more bukus.
I can tell you out to you. I was looking earlier, and the one channel I looked at, they had like 3 different versions available of it, and they were like £11 per one.
Yeah, I'm going to be a poor man after this podcast, I'll tell you that.
I'm being the devil on the shoulder about that one. I am truly sorry, but this is your own making of that one.
Yeah. All right, we'll move on to our build by skip segment, Aaron. So, are you aware what build by skip is, Aaron?
Well,
It's
give me a advice.
Clues in the title. So, basically, I give you 3 kits. When I give you a kit, you have to say if you would build, buy, or skip it. You can't use that again. So when I give you build, obviously you would build it. Buy, you would go into your backlog. You might never build it, but you appreciate the kit. And skip, you cannot be bothered with it.
No, yeah, I get that.
Okay. So first kit, I will say real grade unicorn.
I feel like with the amount of knowledge I've heard about it, I personally would put it on the skip pile.
That's fair.
That's just because I get all my information from other people. I've got worldwide information. I've got guys from Indonesia. I've got guys from America. I've got guys from Japan. Everyone that's built a Unicorn Gundam kit, real grade, I'm like, yeah, don't build a real grade.
Well, okay, like cool. The kingpin of Gunpla with all your contacts over
Yeah.
I can't help it. When you play a lot of Gundam games, you find people that are also going to be like, oh yeah, I actually build Gunpla as well. What skills can you teach me?
I think I would say backlog for that one because I want it. I actually was considering because I've heard it's a hand grenade, and I've built the OVA MG and I've built the high. I think the high grade one was one of my first kits actually. And it's currently glued as like on my desk at work. It's like a statue. It can move one arm up and down. That's about it. And I every time I look at it, I'm like, oh right. So you know, in the unicorn statue that we will shortly be bidding farewell to, I keep looking at it, and I keep the one on my desk, and I keep thinking, oh, I wonder if I could put it in a position to make it look like the one at the because it's sort of half the statue sort of half transformed, isn't it? It's like maybe 1/3 transformed.
A portion of transformed. It's just the way it's been designed on that one, but yeah, it's half transformed pretty much. It's just Busan part and dispatch boss.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Is I keep looking at that one on my desk and thinking it would be cool if I could make it look like that, and then I would feel less like I'm missing out. So, but with the RG one, I think I could do that because it actually does transform.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So that's going in the backlog.
Backlog, fair. I would say skip because I'm in the middle of building one.
Oh, really? Oh, is it the gold one?
It is the gold one.
I told you. Yeah. I said it.
Yeah.
I said gold
Gab
kits.
Said it. I think was it first episode. Gab said it. Gold kits and
gold kits don't age well.
No, don't. I've got multiple gold color paints just trying to solve it.
This is where Aaron pulls out a box, like in Reservoir Dogs, not Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, where he opens the briefcase and it's all gold.
It's right there. My burning gold Gundam, the one I found, and I wish I was kidding. This is a hilarious thing in which that I went hunting for this kit, and a lot of people over here, they were talking about the kit as well, like, oh, I haven't seen it anywhere, Bear in mind, I go to Japan, I find it everywhere. Still very high price, but still, I find it everywhere thinking, I found this kit, and everyone's like, how are you finding it everywhere? I'm thinking, I don't know.
They're hoarding the gold in Japan.
Yeah.
Literally. But no,
High
I built
export
it.
costs.
Pretty much. But no, I built it. I enjoyed it. But I would say it's very much it's a plated kit. You want to clean it constantly and all that one, but it's pretty. I always say that it's very pretty. I like it, and in the light, it shines quite nicely.
It is a beautiful looking kit.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, I'm going to say the Master Grade Burning Gundam. And I again, I've done this by... I kind of know what Aaron likes, so...
Well, funny enough, I've done technically 2 of the options already for it, but I would say I would go into buy.
Why?
Only because I enjoy the kit build, but I would actually buy another one, because I built it when I was a lot younger and all that one. I would love to buy and build another one down the line, so I would personally say I put it in buy.
I'm skipping it.
It is an old kit. It is an old kit, though, isn't it? Aaron will do this.
It's
literally got screws in it.
To it. And it's one of the things, I'll give credit where credit's due. The screws help it a lot. There are definitely third-party options nowadays that you say, hey, you can fix the joints into it for the Master Grade. Not saying, the other third-party options, but like for the actual Bandai Master Grade, yeah, there are third-party options that could fix it a bit more. But yeah, I personally, buy.
That's fair. And yours was what, Gav?
I'm going to skip it.
Skip it. Fair enough.
Yeah. No, not for any particular reason. I'm just...
Yeah.
I don't know enough about it. So
That's fair.
I'd backlog it simply because I would want to paint it and I wouldn't know what to paint it. Simple answer. Yeah. And last one, I'm going to go real grade Shining Gundam. So we all know what we're going to... Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I'm looking at it right now. I am actually actively looking at my Shining because it's on my shelf. I have actually built it, and it's right there. Love it. The only downside is that one of the leg thruster parts, when it opens up, it snapped. So it's like, bugger. Couldn't fix it. Could not fix it. Not even with Tamiya's event. So it's one of the things that I've got it posed. It's still like partially transformed, but it's like the right leg is like hidden, so you don't really see it too often because it's like it's posed in the left direction compared to the right direction. But nope, yeah, it's a build.
It's a build.
I would recommend it as well.
Yeah, I actually want to build it. So yeah. And what did you have left, Gav? Sorry, I've forgotten.
I think that's the one Wait, it's build backlog skipping it. I think I'm building that one.
It's a good kit. All right. So we are going to end the podcast there, I think, right? We're hitting just about an hour, so we'll...
if we go on any longer, I'm going to start, coming up with more Bandai slander.
Just start twitching. Just twitching like,
would you like to plug your socials and everything, Aaron, so you could everyone knows where to find you?
Of course. So I'm Uncle Aaron on Instagram. I'm Uncle Aaron on TikTok. I am on Twitter, X, however you want to call it these days. So that one I'm under Aaron Calloway, which is my full name, but still. I'm also known as Uncle Aaron. I'm Uncle Aaron on Blue Sky as well. So I'm Uncle Aaron pretty much everywhere, even on Twitch, but that one's like Uncle Aaron T, because, Uncle Aaron Twitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty much everywhere. If you find my profile, I have a link tree, so if all my links are there, so you'll find me everywhere kind of deal under the title of Uncle Aaron. So that's what I pretty much have myself as.
And you do, as you said, you do Twitch and you stream Gunpla games as well. That's something you just want to put out there.
Oh yeah, normally on a Thursday evening, I would be streaming the weekly update for Gundam Battle Operation 2, which, if you play at, is currently having the Shushano from Double O Gundam. 700 cost raid that is currently breaking the meta. So yeah, if you want a new mobile shooter roll and that's your raid type, roll for that. Oh god, it is painful.
Broken game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gav?
Hello. What do you want? Leave me alone.
Do your socials because this is someone's first episode.
So what am I? I'm at Spooky Golden Go on Instagram. Come say hi.
Come say hi.
Give me some attention.
Brilliant photos. I will put it out there.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm Chubby Zaku on everything. Literally anything, any social media, you can find me at Chubby Zaku.
For now.
I just want to put it out there as well. I've just uploaded the first part of my YouTube trip to Japan, and I'm working on part 2 at the moment. Put a lot of work into that, so please check it out. And yeah, thank you very much, Aaron. Really appreciate you coming on the podcast this week. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and as always, Gav as well.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I can only say thank you very much for having me. That's the only thing I can really say. Just thank you very much for having me, having a yabba, having a nice time, I'd say. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Keep your thanks.
Yeah. And goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Laters.